Surprised by the way the game unfolded and played in the middle and ended up. There's not a better coach than their coach. I mean, he's terrific, and to get a team to keep playing that way after so many losses in a row is takes a special guy. So you're going to hear about him. He's one of the bright young coaches in the country, and we knew. We told them they're not going to go away, and under the circumstances, I think we're really a tired team, as much mentally as physically, and JJ's beat up, so this is a perfect time for a bye. Questions?
Are you pretty confident JJ will be able to be back for the road trip?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I feel real good about it. We're going to need him. Very, very important. One game at a time, starting with Reno. I think he'll be okay.
You've talked a lot about figuring you've got a lot of basketball left with these guys, but still, what were the emotions for you as you're greeting them and their families all after the game tonight?
Well, it did hit me that for them, I've had a lot of senior nights, and I hope to have a lot more. And for them, if you're just Daniel, I mean, that's your last game on your court. And a lot of blood, sweat, and tears have gone on to that. So I except for Daniel, I understand better than any, what he's been through and how hard he's worked. So it kind of does hit me then, if that makes sense. Kind of just struck me. Yeah, this is why we do it. This is why we celebrate senior night, because it's certainly deserved by all of them.
How much has Daniel meant to this program over the last 2 years?
Well, I mean, I don't think our team's nearly as good the first year. Might have made the difference. He's 6th man of the year, so that's a pretty strong position, and that did it better than anybody in the league. In the second year, he kept us in a lot of games and won a lot of games for us. So, but I think this year is a special year where he's really turned it around as a player, and just as a maturity level. I think he's just really fully has bought in and jumped on board, and that's common. It's common by the player. Sometimes they don't really jump on board till it's over and they realize what they've been doing. But he's been a leader from day one of this year, and really, words really can't describe what he's meant.
Joe seems like he's really come on recently, especially offensively with the first shot.
Who's that?
Joe.
Oh.
Playing a lot more aggressively offensively.
There's nobody playing better on our team right now than Joe. I mean, he's playing at a high level. Even when he gets beat defensively, he has the length and the athleticism to go, to recover and make some kind of play on his man. But I just kind of watched today for periods of time, and it's unbelievable what he's become. We made some great extra passes, and he was the recipient of a couple of them. But that's not anything to do with making a shot. It's just his feel for the game and his ability to stop. These are very good players we played tonight. They just don't have enough of them. But yeah, he's playing at like I said, a different level.
You guys talk so much about the team together, and Daniel said that the original plan was to start Sheehan, and the guys texted you saying they want Marcus in there for the effort he's put. Does that show the leadership of those guys kind of recognized?
Yeah, I thought they got the story wrong though. I messed up at practice, and then I text Marcus. And then 6 hours, and said, Marcus, you're going to start this game. I just wasn't thinking. And then about 5-6 hours later, Daniel. Here comes a text from Daniel. Here comes a text from JJ. And, you know, it was a really, and they hadn't heard from Marcus, I guess, that he was starting, but it was really cool. I mean, I told my wife, Lana, look at this. This is what it's really all about, you know, and then very respectful, not telling you what, but, you know, taking this game very serious, but Marcus has been through what we've been through. And so, yeah, it shows you just what you said. Team together. Yeah, we're all in this. All of us, coaches and players. And that was thoughtful of them. And they have each other's back. And it shows on the court. That's why I want this team to get there so bad. Because, you know, you won't find this many good guys on one team very often.
Daniel said
Okay.
he couldn't go to bed until 5 o'clock in the morning. Does that make you cringe a little bit as a coach? After the game?
He couldn't go to bed till 5? Really?
Is that?
Anticipating this game. Yeah,
Oh, I thought you were talking about, okay, never mind. I'm joking, that's a joke. Yeah, I can see that. These guys are that focused and committed to the cause, if you will. You know, we're trying to get to the NC2A tournament and gain more respect as the days go on. So, got some tough ones coming up, but I got to win on the road. So,
Anything else for Coach?
appreciate it, guys. Thanks for everything.
Not downgrading San Jose because they're a great team, despite their record. It was just difficult knowing that I won't be able to play in Moby again.
What can you say about what Joe did tonight for you guys?
Joe was terrific. You know, I think you guys don't look at Joe the way you guys look at the seniors. You know, just because we're seniors. You know, so Joe's our guy. He's our glue guy. You know, and he makes things happen. You know, so you guys should watch out for him next year.
Do you ever think back to the time when you transferred here?
I do all the time. You know,
What kind of thoughts do you?
It's crazy, man. You know, I had a lot happen the past 5 years. You know, so much going on, stuff I gone through at the age of 23 that I shouldn't have. You know, so I can't control all that. You know, I can only control what I can control. I think everything happens for a reason. You know, so it wasn't meant for me to stay at Texas. It wasn't meant for me to stay at Arizona. So it was meant for me to be here. You know, so I'm glad I'm here.
Joe, you decided to steal the seniors' thunder on senior day. Pretty good game season, career high in rebounds and scoring. What guy do you tonight?
Just all day, you know, like Daniel. I woke up this morning. I've been talking to my roommates all weekend. You know, I have a lot of love for JJ, Stan, and Marcus, but I've been with Daniel since day one. You know, I've been seeing him every day these past 3 years, and I just talking about how weird it'll be, you know, not having him with me. But so that's my mindset, you know, just to come out and play for all our seniors. But fortunately, we still have a lot of basketball left, so it's our last time at Moby. But hopefully we can keep playing for a few more weeks.
Is it difficult against a team like that to keep up the energy and keep up the intensity after you guys are up like 17-3 or whatever it was?
We knew who they were. These past few days, coach has been saying he has the utmost respect for their coach and their team. And if you're watching film and you didn't have the score on, you wouldn't tell if they were losing or winning. They play hard the whole game, so we knew what was coming. I think the hardest part about tonight was just senior night. You know, just knowing it'll be our last time at Moby and not playing with these 4 guys anymore here.
With the lack of sleep for you, especially, and being able to process through all of this, is it good that you guys have a week off for your next game?
Yeah, it is. You know, yes and no, just because, you know, I just want to get to, you know, the tournaments, you know, so. But this is our last, I guess, week off, you know, so a rest. So it's great, I guess, you know, so we'll practice maybe once or twice, and then we'll play Nevada, you know, so it's all about getting rest.
What was it like having Marcus in the starting lineup with you guys? Did you guys know that was coming before today?
Yeah, I guess I'll tell the story. So basically, when JJ wasn't able to play, he told the team we weren't going to play. He actually put Gian in the starting lineup. So me and Stan and I think a couple guys just text coach and said I think Marcus should start. He's worked hard. He ran the lengths and the weave every single day, just like us. And coach knew he made a mistake. He makes a lot of mistakes, just like we do. So. It was a big moment, not just for Marcus, but for me and for us as a team, seeing him start.